The K-pop world has just been shaken by a tectonic shift. Imagine a number that is difficult for logic to comprehend. 16 billion views. Not a million, not a billion, but 16 billion pairs of eyes have focused on one name, one girl, one phenomenon that has changed the entire landscape of fifth-generation K-pop forever. As you watch this video, that number continues to climb, swallowing old records and leaving competitors far behind. Who is she? Why is the world so obsessed with her? Is this just algorithmic luck, or are we witnessing the birth of the next it girl who will dominate this decade? Prepare yourselves, because today we will dissect how new history is being written on our phone screens. The monster rookie who once disappeared has returned with an explosion that has brought down the internet. Do not blink, because history has never moved this fast. In the midst of the fierce competition among fifth-generation girl groups filled with extraordinary talent, one name always emerges as the center of conversation: Ahyeon BABYMONSTER. Since her initial introduction, she has not been just an ordinary idol. She is the complete package, the true definition of an all-rounder. However, the journey towards 16 billion views on TikTok was not a smooth highway. There were tears, a long wait, and speculation that almost broke the hearts of millions of fans worldwide. We all remember the moment she was absent from the group's debut. The world wondered, where is Ahyeon? But look at her now. She has not only returned, she has conquered. Achieving 16 billion views for an individual hashtag on TikTok for an idol who has just started her career is almost impossible. But for Ahyeon, the word impossible does not seem to exist in her dictionary. Today, we are not just talking about statistics, we are talking about a legacy being built before our eyes. Magnet from the first second. Let us turn back time to when YG Entertainment released Ahyeon's introduction video. At that time, the internet immediately exploded. Why? Because of the vibration she emitted. She has visual queen vibes that remind us of the legendary aura of her seniors, yet with a very fresh, modern touch. Netizens on X started to get noisy. She has the aura of Jennie, vocals like Rose, and confidence like Lisa, wrote one large fanbase account. The hashtag Ahyeon began to climb, from millions to hundreds of millions in just weeks. TikTok content showcasing her sharp dance moves and expensive facial expressions became a regular fixture on everyone's For You page. The tragedy of absence and fan longing. However, the drama began when shocking news arrived. Ahyeon would not participate in BABYMONSTER's initial debut due to health reasons. This was where the loyalty of hardline fans was tested. Instead of fading, her name's hashtag burned even brighter. Fans performed mass rewatches of her pre-debut videos. The video of Ahyeon singing Dangerously by Charlie Puth went viral many times over. Every high note she reached, every sharp gaze at the camera was cut into short clips on TikTok. This was the beginning of the explosion of billions of views. Longing is the best fuel for virality. Netizens used her voice for singing challenges, and unconsciously, they were building a throne for the Queen's return. The grand return, an inevitable explosion. Then the long-awaited moment arrived. Ahyeon returned for Sheesh. And friends, that was not just a comeback, it was a declaration of war against all doubts. The iconic part, "Look at that, vroom vroom vroom," became a global trend that could not be stopped. Thousands of TikTok creators, ranging from teenagers in their rooms to major influencers, began imitating Ahyeon's iconic movements. Every time someone uploaded a video with the hashtag Ahyeon, the view count spiked drastically. She was no longer just a group member, she became a symbol of the new generation cool girl. In forums like Reddit and other K-pop communities, debates began to emerge. Is there any Gen 5 idol who can match Ahyeon's impact? The answer is reflected in the 16 billion views. For comparison, many senior groups need years to reach that number collectively, but Ahyeon did it as an individual. Why is TikTok so obsessed? Let's break it down technically, but keep it cool. Why TikTok? Because TikTok is an instant visual and audio platform. Ahyeon possesses what netizens call main vocal vibes, as well as it girl energy. Her face is very memeable in a positive sense. Her expressions are rich and very aesthetic for video edits. TikTok video editors created thousands of fan edit content with smooth transitions, showing how charismatic she is on stage. The growth rate of her views surpassed all other idols from large groups in the same generation. She has become the new standard for what is called a viral-worthy artist. Netizen voices and global phenomenon. Let us peek at what the world is saying. On TikTok, the comment sections are filled with praise. She has just started, but it feels like she already rules this industry. Her vocals are crazy, visuals are crazy, aura is crazy. She is definitely the 5th-gen ace. I'm not a BABYMONSTER fan, but I can't stop watching Ahyeon videos on my FYP. Even the haters have been silenced. This achievement of 16 billion views is not just the result of streaming bots. It's clear evidence of organic global public interest. From South America, Southeast Asia, to Europe, the Ahyeon hashtag is a universal language of love for K-pop. 16 billion views is just a number, but behind it lies hard work, natural talent, and relentless support from all of you, the fans. Ahyeon has proven that even after falling or delayed, a strong revival will always find its way to the top. Now the question is no longer who is Ahyeon, but rather how far will she fly? We are at the beginning of a new legend's journey. What do you think, Chiquitas, Faritas, and all K-pop stans? Is this 16 billion figure just the beginning? And in your opinion, what is the next big step Ahyeon will take to maintain her position as this Gen 5 queen? Will she release a solo project soon, or will there be a surprising global collaboration? Write your opinions in the comment section below. Let's discuss healthily and with love. Don't forget to click the like button if you are proud of Ahyeon's achievement, share this video with your fellow K-pop fan friends, and most importantly, click subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the latest and deepest news from the world of Korean entertainment only here.
This monumental milestone of 16 billion views serves as more than just a digital trophy. It represents a fundamental shift in how the global audience consumes and validates K-pop excellence in the modern era. While previous generations relied heavily on traditional music show wins and physical album sales to gauge influence, the era of Ahyeon is defined by a decentralized, hyper-visual digital democracy where the fans themselves curate the narrative. This massive engagement reflects a deep-seated connection between the artist's persona and the lifestyle aspirations of Gen Z and Gen Alpha. Analyzing the data behind the Ahyeon hashtag reveals a fascinating geographic spread that defies the usual boundaries of Hallyu. We are seeing unprecedented spikes in engagement from markets like Brazil, Mexico, and France, suggesting that her appeal transcends the musical genre and enters the realm of global fashion and lifestyle icon. Industry experts point out that her 16 billion views are bolstered by the repetitive nature of short-form content. Her specific center parts in choreography are so meticulously executed that they become gold mines for tutorial creators and dance cover enthusiasts. Each loop, each stitch, and each reaction video adds to the compounding interest of her digital brand. This phenomenon also raises critical questions about the evolution of the center position in K-pop groups. Traditionally, the center was the visual anchor, but Ahyeon has redefined this role as the energetic anchor. Her ability to switch from a fierce, high-intensity performance to a vulnerable, soul-bearing vocal delivery in a single transition provides creators with a versatile palette of content. This versatility is why she remains at the top of the FYP even during non-promotional periods. She has mastered the art of being interesting without being overexposed, a delicate balance that few veterans, let alone rookies, can maintain. Furthermore, we must look at the psychological impact of her comeback story on her skyrocketing popularity.
Human beings are hardwired to root for the underdog, or the person who overcomes adversity. Her temporary absence created a vacuum of information that was filled by fan-made theories and heartfelt tributes. When she finally stepped back into the spotlight, the collective relief of millions manifested as a digital tidal wave. The 16 billion views are, in many ways, a cumulative celebration of her resilience. It is a testament to the fact that her fans were not just waiting for a singer, they were waiting for a specific spirit that they felt was missing from the scene. The business implications of this TikTok dominance are equally staggering. Brands are now looking at these hashtag metrics as the primary indicator of a star's commercial viability. When an artist can garner billions of views organically, the cost per impression for a luxury brand collaboration drops significantly, making Ahyeon one of the most sought-after ambassadors for high-end fashion houses. We are already seeing hints of this in her styling and the strategic placements of her social media appearances. She isn't just selling music, she is selling a standard of modern charisma that is highly bankable. Looking forward, the challenge for both Ahyeon and YG Entertainment will be the sustainability of this momentum. Digital fame is notoriously fickle, and the 16 billion mark sets an incredibly high bar for future releases. However, the depth of her talent suggests that she has the substance to back up the hype. Unlike viral stars who fade after one catchy trend, Ahyeon possesses the technical foundations in dance and vocal that allow her to evolve. This means that as her audience grows older, she can transition into different genres and concepts without losing her core identity. Moreover, the synergy within BABYMONSTER itself cannot be ignored. While Ahyeon is the current focus of this viral storm, the strength of the group as a whole provides the necessary infrastructure for her to shine. The internal chemistry between the members often becomes the subject of viral behind-the-scenes clips, further humanizing the idol and making her more relatable to the average viewer. This blend of untouchable stage presence and approachable offstage personality is the secret sauce of her digital longevity. As we witness this history in the making, it is clear that the metric for success in the fifth generation has been permanently raised. No longer is it enough to have a hit song. An artist must now become a constant, living presence in the digital ecosystem of their fans. Ahyeon has not just met this requirement, she has exceeded it by billions. She has proven that the power of a single individual backed by a passionate global community can create a cultural roar that is heard in every corner of the world. The 16 billion views are not the ceiling, they are the foundation of what promises to be a legendary career. The narrative of the idol who returned to claim her throne is no longer just a fan fantasy, it is a documented, quantified reality. Every click, every share, and every second spent watching her perform is a vote for her continued reign. As the industry watches closely, the fifth generation continues to revolve around her gravitational pull, waiting to see what new heights she will scale next. What is your take on this unprecedented rise to the top of the digital world? Do you believe that Ahyeon's impact will pave the way for a more individual-focused era in K-pop? Or is this a unique phenomenon that can't be replicated? The conversation is happening right now, and your voice is a vital part of it. Share your thoughts in the comments, let us know which Ahyeon moment is your personal favorite, and make sure to follow for more deep dives into the trends shaping the future of music. Stay informed, stay passionate, and keep being part of the movement that drives the artists you love to the stars.